Maraming salamat sa kabuuan ng sa Pag-asa Weather Center sa oras ngayon na 6:28 p.m. Philippine Standard Time. And we just received another update. And probably tomorrow, Tuesday, July 22, still due to the heavy rainfall caused by the southwest monsoon or habagat, no classes are there will be no classes tomorrow as Metro Manila, Zambales, Bataan, Pampanga, Bulacan, Cavite, Batangas, Rizal, Pangasinan, Tarlac, and Occidental Mindoro. Once again, there are no classes on these areas: Metro Manila, Zambales, Bataan, Pampanga, Bulacan, Cavite, Batangas, Rizal, Pangasinan, Tarlac, and Occidental Mindoro. And that is all for today's special edition of the Cool News at 6. Keep it up, keep tuning here. Keep tuning to our Cool FM and Cool in Metro Manila, Cool FM Regional, and Cool TV, especially on DZEX Cool AM and News Radio 93.1 for more updates on this Bagyong Krising. Even during the regular programming, we will keep you updated on the news and the voices that mattered for you. This is your station. This is home. This is Steven Dumanig del Sol for Cool News at 6. Coming up next, as we continue to open the doors, the cafe is still open, and mag-chill-chill lang tayo on Asphere's Cafe, all here on Cool FM. Good night and God bless the Republic of the Philippines.
Mga kalamaw, 3 taon na tayo magkakasama sa huntahan, musika at lahat ng kakulitan. Siyempre, top 1 pa rin tayo sa Metro at Mega Manila with 12.9% shares ngayong June 2025 ayon sa Lamao Media Survey. Kalsada, palengke, trabaho o mapabahay man, kami pa rin ang inyong number 1. Ang inyong himpilan, ang inyong tahanan.
Alas 6:30 ng gabi. Okay.
Okay, so updates. There's still no sign of asparagus. So, sa ngalan ni asparagus, once again, I'm Drip Car and welcome back to the cafe. Of course, Asphere's Cafe. And if you don't know, usually last I think last week yata, meron na sing asparagus ng Wi-Fi. Pero update for now, I don't know if he would continue his cafe session kasi nothing much to say and nothing much to expect. So, I have a poll. Might be a little bit weird, but hold on. Did I just send it? Wait, wala pa? Okay, hold on. I might be curious, but it's a little bit funny as well. Since it's cafe related. Can we have maids on the cafe? Nah. What do you expect? Alright, so update. Asparagus will go. I think so. I will wait for asparagus if it's there now. Alright, so as of now, what do you expect? Can we have maids on the cafe? So I just send it on the Cool FM chat room to just put yes or no. So I would expect something in it. Alright, so anyways, let's just start the cafe session, shall we? So I'm still waiting for asparagus. I cannot still see asparagus on the Cool FM live. So I'll just take over this first gap. So the second gap will asparagus will go. All right. So it said he won't be joining until okay. So all right. All right. Thank you, asparagus, for letting me know. Okay. So now let's go to the verge. And let's see, we got something on our expectations. Then I just turn on my cam. Okay. All right. What I'm doing right now is doing this. If you don't know what I'm doing, yeah, coming soon sa Roblox. It's KTV room. So been planning for that for a while. So expect that sooner or later. But anyways, now let's start with the cafe, shall we? Here we go with that. All right. Where was I? Oh wait, then I forgot to hold on. This different one, so I'm going to put it later. So anyways, let's just start with the Anchor Nebula X1 review. Looks like it, but not to expect. So, all right. So going to stop this one. All right. This is what the Anchor what is called Nebula X1. So it's a cinematic experience. How you're looking for an expensive hulking noise device that requires permanent placement inside a home theater once a month. Over a month of testing across endless firmware updates and variety of viewing conditions, the Nebula X1 did a superb job of striking the right balance with very few trade-offs, delivering on Anchor's promise. With a starting price of $2,999 or 171,000 pesos, that is expected. Or $3,998 for the kit. How much with the kit? 228K. So of course, with their so-called what do you call this? Satellite speakers. So at close to 25 pounds for the entire bundle, the Nebula X1 is more luggable than portable. This is what it looks like. You can have karaoke with this one. Okay. Here it is, coming here from Nebula by Anchor. So I'm going to put that later. So here's some pros and cons. Unbelievably bright, excellent image and variety of surfaces, incredible sound for portable, automatic everything with manual overrides, Netflix work out of the box. And of course, expensive, the audio top channel separation is trash, satellite speakers can drop connection, and large and heavy for portable. Compared to all of the projectors, this is what is very, very expensive. Alright, this is what it looks like. This is what it looks like. It has so-called laser forge. Then you could see down there below, you've got the AI image adjusts what it adjusts the lens, which is there's a sensor, and there's also depth sensing as well. So it has the motion zoom 1.67x lens, and of course, it looks like a. For me, it looks like a what do you call this? Like a power bank. Looks like a power bank. Alright. So according here, you could tell, here we go. We're going to show you something else. Exceptional brightness, stunning 4K clarity, but patented 4K triple laser optical engine, and it is certified by ISF, TUV, Dolby Vision, and Dolby Audio. And by the look of it, let's see how it usually projects the screen. We got the RB, and the RGGR, and merge it into a solid stated device. And where did it supposed to go? Right there. This is what it shoots the lens. And then moves it again. Brings it back to the system. Compresses it to a video and projects the full image in 4K. That's what it's supposed to do like. Aside from that, here's the contrast performance. Comparing to the native contrast, this is what the dynamic contrast. And then here are the features that they usually said last time. It has one-click adaptation, and even in the tightest spaces with their spatial adaptation. And the button here, this is what they advertise for the automatic thing. So it has motion zoom right there. This is how it supports. Then the following are for the auto micro gimbal, auto obstacle avoidance, real time autofocus with keystone, and also the auto screen fit. So this is what the outcome for this projector. And then we also have the lens. Of course, when it comes to the lens, it can also feature up to 13 feet to 200 inch. So it has their so-called motion zoom to here it is. So this is what it looks like when it was designed to do. So you can switch to focus. Then there's also a clickstone that you can also adjust that. Where there's also auto keystone, which is automatically saves the image for you. Then there's also the hold the OK button to reset it for 3 seconds.
Uh-huh.
You also have the immersive stereo sound with Dolby Audio, 40 watts sound, 55 hertz bass, and 87 decibel loudness. So you could see there's two subwoofers both there on the front and the rear. There's also sub speakers on each side. That's how it's project. And of course, there's subwoofers at the side. That's why it has 55 hertz of the bass. And one last picture is this. It is, of course, Google TV, Netflix, YouTube, Hulu, and Prime Video. This is what it looks like because it's Google TV and how the UI looks like. And for $2,999, there's also a bundle as well. So this is what the bundle looks like. You got Soundcore microphones, then the so-called satellite speakers that they also come with it. This is what the bag looks like. Looks like a professional video camera bag. And of course, it has a carry case. We also have a home projector screen.
Huh?
And, all right, so and of course, it also includes right there. That's what it looks like. So let me go to the other side. Hold on, stand by. All right. By the way, John Mel, what do you think about the projector? By the way,
Looks like a small flashlight. It's like that, but it's interesting concept, but it's 50-50 for me. I'm not sure. I'm not sure about that projector. So
Alright.
yeah.
nothing much to say, nothing much to expect. If you don't know, the Nebula is also owned by, of course, I come and say that it is also usually owned by Anchor, and it was based for what do you call this? Forgot the term. Projectors, yes, the projectors, and for like sound equipment, and for the speakers. That was usually Nebula meant to do. So nothing much to say about that. So that's all for the Nebula X1.
Okay.
And let's go to the updates. So updates coming from The Verge. That the Samsung Galaxy A56 is finally on sale in the US, and of course took Samsung 4.5 months from announcing the A56 to partly adding it to the US store. And of course, starting at $499.99, comes in gray or gray. Hey, good news! It comes in gray or gray.
Okay. Wow.
If you heard this asparagus, it's gray or gray. And of course, Exynos 1580 chip, 6.7-inch OLED display, 50 megapixel main camera, 5000 milliamp battery with 45 watt wire charging. Here's what it looks like.
Oh,
Yes, gray and gray. Comes in gray,
gray and blue.
gray or gray.
Different shades of gray.
Yes. Alright, so the following three, I will review this one for the next three after these announcements. Of course, we're going to have a commercial break for a while. Since Asparagus is in there, let's have a look, have a word from our sponsors with Asphere's Aircon, Dreamcars Pizza, Kapinoy Coffee, Deluxe Karaoke, and Melody Mart. As the cafe, of course, will return after this word, 6:44 after this.
We'll be right back.
This program was brought to you by Asphere's Aircon. Tried, tested, trusted by an asparagus. Dream Cars Pizza. We make pizza the Dream Cars way. Call 141-9191 for deliveries. Also available, Dream Cars Frozen Pizza in supermarkets near you. Melody Mart. Your everyday vibe for convenience.
Kapinoy Coffee. If it's coffee, it's Kapinoy Coffee from FES Manufacturing Corporation.
TLX Karaoke. Ang tunay na karaoke ng bayan.
Cool FM number 1 sa Mega Manila.
Beat the heat with Init Deals ni Asparagus. Feeling the summer burn? It's time to chill. Literally. Buy one, take one on selected split type aircon. Get a cool 50% off on high efficiency inverter aircon. Whether you're cooling one room or the whole house, Asphere has you covered. Beat the heat. Save big. Visit your nearest branch or shop online now at asphereaircons.ph. Asphere, the air conditioning expert. Tried, tested, trusted by an asparagus.
Asphere's Aircon. Tried, tested, trusted by an asparagus.
Ang mas masarap na pizza ay andito na! Dream Cars Pizza, the finest pizza in the Philippines. Rich sauce, crispy crust, smooth creamy cheese, maraming toppings to choose from. And not only that, may frozen pizza rin sila. Take your pizza on the go. Dream Cars Pizza. We make the pizza the Dream Cars way.
For deliveries, call 141-9191. That's 141-9191.
Dream Cars Frozen Pizza are also available in supermarkets near you.
Dream Cars Pizza. We make pizza the Dream Cars way. Call 141-9191 for deliveries. Also available, Dream Cars Frozen Pizza in supermarkets near you.
New, ang sarap ng onigiri sa Melody Mart. Ang sarap ng onigiri sa Melody Mart. Ang sarap ng onigiri sa Melody Mart. Ang sarap ng onigiri sa Melody Mart.
Subukan niyo na ang Melody Mart Onigiris. Maraming fillings na pwedeng pagpilian. May classics, locals, at premium fillings na suwag magpapasaya ng samyo.
Overload onigiri sa Melody Mart. Overload onigiri sa Melody Mart.
Bikin, meron rin tayong Overload Onigiris na mas pinalaki, mas maraming fillings.
Price starts at 55 pesos. Bumili na ng onigiri sa Melody Mart.
Melody Mart Onigiris. Price starts at 55 pesos. Available in Melody Mart outlets nationwide.
Melody Mart. Your everyday vibe for convenience.
Dream Car Karaoke po, tuwing pagising mo sa umaga, kailangan mo ng kaping gigisingin ka sa tapang at sarap.
Tikman ang lasa ng bayan sa bagong Kapinoy Coffee.
Tama-tama lang ang tapang at sarap.
Tikman na ang lasa ng bayan sa bagong Kapinoy Coffee. If it's coffee, it's Kapinoy Coffee.
Masarap na coffee. If it's coffee, it's Kapinoy Coffee.
Also available, Kapinoy Coffee 3-in-1 and Pure Creme. Bili na sa inyong mga suking tindahan.
Kapinoy Coffee. If it's coffee, it's Kapinoy Coffee from FES Manufacturing Corporation.
Dito na tayo sa Joy A. Dito na tayo sa Joy A Supermarket kung saan lahat ay mura at maraming mga discount. Matthew Marshall Soybeans only 12 pesos plus buy one take 3 pa. Durex condoms buy one get 6 for all flavors starts at 49 pesos. Buy one Frostbite ice cream and get our exclusive The N-Word song in CD. Sa supermarket namin. Ay, Joy A Supermarket, ang paboritong budget-friendly supermarket ng Pilipinas.
Joy A Supermarket, ang budget-friendly supermarket ng Pilipinas. Now in 6,900 locations around the Philippines and Southeast Asia. There's a name that stays in mind. Can you feel it racing with the time? Legendary fit, the legendary style. Rowards cheese, as time moves on, the nation shines on. Rowards cheese, a legend on its own.
Roab's Jeans, a legend on its own. Now available in all leading department stores nationwide.
Soda Pop is back and better than ever. Our products now come with free sizes. Small with 39 pesos, medium with 59 pesos, and the new large with 79 pesos. Our branch in Taguig opens every day from 3 p.m. to 10 p.m. Soda Pop is now also accepting deliveries too. For more information, you can check us out on our Facebook page. So what are you waiting for? Pop the party with flavor with Soda Pop, where every sip is a celebration. My little Soda Pop. Soda Pop, now with flavors of strawberry, blueberry, green apple, raspberry, and more. Starting at 39 pesos. Soda Pop, pop the party with flavor, where every sip is a celebration. Whoa. I'm gonna have to stop you there, Aya. Because good ingredients are now easy to find. With a Sunrise Beam online app, you can order from your nearest Sunrise Mall with more than 50 plus stores available and get it delivered right in front of your doorstep. Order your goods from Joy A Supermarket, Joy A Department Store, Melody Mart, PVC Drug, and more. Download the Sunrise Beam online app now and take advantage of convenience. Heads up, karaoke fans! We just dropped Volume 174. Packed with monthly hottest new songs you've been waiting for. Whether you're a karaoke pro or just love to sing your heart out at home, we've got you covered. Available now on DVD, SD card, and fast, easy online updates for Utopia and Utopia Plus. No lags, no limits, just pure karaoke fun. Anytime, anywhere. Bring your karaoke nights to life. Only with Shanitron Synth Plus. Reimagine karaoke with XTSP.
Song lists are now available at chanetronsinplus.blogspot.com.
And we return to Asphere's Cafe 651. And of course, you might be wondering what I've said about this. Of course, can we have maids on the cafe?
Yes.
So what do you think?
100%.
Yes. Or
I
done.
100% agree. Come on. We need maids in here. We need maids, please. Give us maids.
Lamau. Alright, if you don't know what happens here, SharePoint servers are under attack because of a major security flaw. Government agencies and thousands of companies should be affected by the zero-day breach. And exploited vulnerabilities in Microsoft SharePoint software, placing tens of thousands of on-premises servers used by global businesses and agencies at risk. And according here to Microsoft, they issued an alert on Saturday that they are aware of active attacks and that it was working to patch zero-day exploit. Researchers at iSecurity First identified a vulnerability on July 18 where allows hackers to access certain on-premises versions of SharePoint and steal keys that can let them impersonate users or services even after the server is rebooted or patched. That means servers that may have already been compromised can be a risk for businesses, but cloud versions of SharePoint aren't vulnerable to the exploit and are unaffected. So that means the cloud version of the SharePoint isn't affected for this one, but for the regular versions, they are expected to be at least. Hackers can use zero-day exploit to steal sensitive data, harvest passwords, and more move across the breach network to services that are often connected to SharePoint, including Outlook, Teams, and OneDrive. The exploit appears to have originated from a combination of two bugs that were presented at the Found to Own hacking contest in May, allowing an authenticated access to SharePoint servers. They have released patches to fully protect SharePoint 2019 and subscription edition servers, and company is actively working on the 2060 version of SharePoint. And according here to CISA, or Cybersecurity and Infrastructure Security Agency, that the scope and impact of the attacks are still being assessed, then that any servers that have been impacted by the exploit should be disconnected from the internet until an official resolution is available. The exploit has been used to attack U.S. federal and state agencies, universities, energy companies, and Asian telecommunications company. That's according to the Washington Post, that citing state officials and private researchers. That's what happens to SharePoint. So what do you think, Daniel?
It's well, obviously, it's not good. They hacked some of the Microsoft uh, uh, things in their software, and well, literally expected it. I don't know. They hasn't expect this one though. They're not prepared for this. I don't know if they're going to fix it in this time, but I hope they can fix that problem. Because there's still some people that are using Microsoft SharePoint. So yeah, that's my saying.
Alright, thank you very much, General. And let's continue with the UK. Go back to Europe now for the UK, that they want to whistle out of the demand for the encryption backdoor. So, and the opposition has the UK's back against the wall. So, according to the UK, that they are reportedly set to back down from the battle with Apple to obtain backdoor access to secure user data protected by the company's iCloud encryption. And victory hasn't come to the court for government figures changing their minds on privacy matters, but thanks to ongoing pressure from the US, the two countries trade talks. And according here from unnamed UK officials, told that the UK government is working on a way out, and they said that the Home Office is basically going to have to back down. And added that the Vice President J.D. Vance was especially opposed to the UK's demand and might violate the Cloud Act treaty between the two countries mentioned. And said there that it is a big red line in the US. They don't want us messing with their tech companies. And another official said, explaining that the UK wants to avoid pushing too hard for anything that looks to the US Vice President like a free speech issue. And another one said it's back against the wall. It's a problem with the Home Office's own making, and they're working on a way around it now. The UK issued a secret order demanding Apple grant it an encryption backdoor in January for the access to files uploaded by users worldwide. In response, Apple stopped offering its end-to-end encrypted iCloud storage, advanced data protection in the UK, and filed an appeal against the order. In April, Apple won its first victory, of course, in which the right to openly discuss the case, and last month WhatsApp announced that it had applied to present evidence to the court and support Apple's case. And checking here our comment section from The Verge. Ask John, a subscriber, that said if they could move on to the rest of the bunkers internet rules, it's giving excessive requirements for admins to take greater responsibility for user content. That would be good. Another subscriber, Alex, that this was always deep stupid. So, however, they climb down. I don't really care. Just that actually don't do this again. But I'm sure the opposition will try the same again when the time comes. And there's also one more from Gatekeeper. It was more more on its demand by HMG and should have been slapped down well before it was ever made public. And S plus, and I don't know how to pronounce this one, said, no way this clown guy did something right, but he did. Too difficult to accept it. Alright, so that's all for our comment section, and there's something else. Alright. So I'm going to double check if there's an update here. Alright. If you don't know about the Coldplay concert, here it is. Asphere CEO Andy Byron has resigned. Days after the executives for data analytics firm were embarrassingly shown on a kiss cam at Coldplay concert. One of them has resigned. Co-founder Pete DeJoy taking over as the interim CEO. And according here from their post, before this week, we were known as a pioneer in the data ops space, helping data to inspire everything from modern analytics to production AI. We have changed tonight. Our product and our work for our customers have not. So here's their, of course, their full statement. As stated previously, Astronomer is committed to the values and culture that have guided us since our founding. Our leaders are expected to set the standard in both conduct and accountability, and recently that standard was not met. Andy Byron has tendered his resignation, and the board of directors has accepted. The board will begin a search of our next chief executive as co-founder and CPO or chief product officer Pete DeJoy continues to serve as interim CEO. We'll continue to do what we do best, helping our customers with the toughest data and AI problems. So that was the statement, and there's no comments. Alright, there's a lot. Holding here to Bicardi, I feel like listening is too much, but another comment suggested we arrange our chat and move on. Why does the CEO's personal life have any effect on his ability to run his company? And according here from Richard Lawler, which is the one of the Verge here, that said, do you think that only the publicly available information is the reason? So there's a lot of readers, of course. Here's one from Reader Cat 2. Both of them should be fired for cause immediately, not allowed to resign. Then another one here. If this were Tesla, they would give the CEO a $10 billion bonus. And of course, another one here. Dark Knight of Sidonia. They could blame Coldplay for airing what was a private moment for them. Was the nail of the cost. Might have faded away otherwise. Here's another one from Jeff. That was someone else pretending to be him. And Arcane Sanium. Media literacy isn't at an all-time low. And now user. The statement was posted on X by someone named Peter Innes. Is it taking now? So there's a lot of it. And here's one of it from Jeff. I think the leading in the story was very dynamic. Coldplay has a discount in this, the Year by Lord 2025. And apparently, they wrote a song for purpose. I tell you one thing, Radiohead never had a kiss cam. But of course, like she said, but Coldplay ever openly supported genocide. And they said, my luck here, lol, what an insane pretty test. It's better than Usher and his damn cherries. There's a lot of standards on what kind of singers and other pop groups or pop bands have a kiss cam on it. So that might be interesting and might be weird at the same time. All right, John Mel, what do you think about it? What do you think about this?
There's so much drama going on in that deciding, you know. Well, fast is fast. We gotta move on and let that go. Okay. So yeah.
All right, thank you very much for your patience now. All right, so 7:03, and let's move on to the other side of the internet. Let's search for one more before we're going to head on to the smartphone updates. There's a little bit here for the Z Fold 7. I think it's the update, and it was a full subscription. So never mind for this one. Let me search one more thing. We're going to reset for a while. Hold on. Let me reset. If we have update. Oh, wait, this is an update. This is an update. This is an update. Right, I'm Warren from The Verge. Microsoft wants to fix slow or sluggish performance in Win 11. The upcoming update 25H2 will hopefully address even more performance complaints. Ever since Windows 11 first debuted in October 2021, there have been complaints about its performance on certain types of hardware, whether it was gaming on a new hybrid performance CPU showing no improvement on Windows 11, or claims that Windows 11 simply feels lethargic compared to Windows 10. They have tried to fix the problem with updates to the US on the feedback about any slow or sluggish performance in Windows 11. IUTAS built on Windows 11 debuted on Friday with a method to automatically collect performance logs submitted to and insiders are encouraged to provide feedback when experiencing PC's issues related to slow or sluggish performance, allowing the feedback hub to automatically collect these logs, which will help us root cause issues faster. The new logging system is part of Microsoft's commitment to improving Windows performance. It likely means we see even more improvements to the performance and reliability of the 25H2 update due later this year. We have already made some performance improvements to Windows 11 in 2023, speed up the taskbar, notifications area, and quick settings panel. The performance in front of startup ads was also reduced in 2023, and the 24H2 update last year also seemed to greatly improve performance on older hardware. Microsoft is also looking to improve Windows drivers through new requirements that developers will need to follow for the 25H2 update later this year. It's not requiring static analysis for driver certification, which identify potential issues in driver code before deployment. And according to the deployment, there's a lot of Green Mayor kind of bugs me to see them saying stuff like this when it's obvious that the Windows UI is so on all hardware and they shouldn't have any problem at all with using that. While Explorer shouldn't take more than 1 second to open and this visibly print in front of you. And according to the comment, I believe that they say this is only on certain configurations. I have none of these issues and was even surprised when these are thought. Right, what do you think about this, John Mel? About Windows 11's issue? John Mel?
Yes. Yeah, Windows 11 is kind of lacking some performances in that technology of Windows 11. Gotta say though that Windows 10 is much better than Windows 11. It has much better capacity. It's not sluggish or it's not slow. But comparing to Windows 11, it's kind of like it's just slow and it doesn't function well. But yeah, it's kind of sluggish. It's sluggish. It's just sluggish.
Alright, have you tried Windows 11? On your opinion? Uh, John
No.
Mel, have you ever tried Windows 11 or something?
Um. Well, I have a Windows 11 in mm, um uh uh station house followed, but it's kind of like it's terrible. It's just low. I can't use it well. So yeah.
All right, so thank you very much, John Mel. So let's have another commercial break. So as we continue our third gap with some updates from smartphones and Google updates. And our sponsors will be Asphere Second, Capinoy Coffee, Deluxe Karaoke, Melody Bar, and Deep Car Streets. As the cafe will continue after these words. 7:09 as we go back another First Cafe.
This program was brought to you by Asphere's Aircon. Tried, tested, trusted by an asparagus. Dream Cars Pizza. We make pizza the Dream Cars way. Call 141-9191 for deliveries. Also available, Dream Cars Frozen Pizza in supermarkets near you. Melody Mart. Your everyday vibe for convenience. Capinoy Coffee. If it's coffee, it's Capinoy Coffee. From FES Manufacturing Corporation. TLX Karaoke, ang tunay na karaoke ng bayan.
Cool FM number 1 sa Mega Manila.
Beat the heat with Init Deals ni Asparagus. Init Deals ni Asparagus. Feeling the summer burn? It's time to chill. Literally. Buy one, take one on selected split type aircon. Get a cool 50% off on high efficiency inverter aircon. Whether you're cooling one room or the whole house, Asphere has you covered. Beat the heat. Save big. Visit your nearest branch or shop online now at asphereaircons.ph. Asphere, the air conditioning expert. Tried, tested, trusted by an asparagus.
Asphere's Aircon. Tried, tested, trusted by an asparagus.
Ang mas masarap na pizza ay andito na. Dream Cars Pizza, the finest pizza in the Philippines. Rich sauce, crispy crust, smooth creamy cheese, maraming toppings to choose from. And not only that, may frozen pizza din sila. Take your pizza on the go. Dream Cars Pizza. We make the pizza the Dream Cars way.
For deliveries, call 141-9191. That's 141-9191.
Dream Cars Frozen Pizza are also available in supermarkets near
Dream Cars Pizza. We make pizza the Dream Cars way. Call 141-9191 for deliveries. Also available, Dream Cars Frozen Pizza in supermarkets near you.
New, ang sarap ng onigiri sa Melody Mart. Ang sarap ng onigiri sa Melody Mart. Ang sarap ng onigiri sa Melody Mart. Ang sarap ng onigiri sa Melody Mart.
Subukan niyo na ang Melody Mart Onigiris. Maraming fillings na pwedeng pagpilian. May classics, locals, at premium fillings na suwag magpapasaya ng samyo.
Overload onigiri sa Melody Mart. Overload onigiri sa Melody Mart.
Biking, meron din tayong Overload Onigiris na mas pinalaki, mas maraming fillings.
Price starts at 55 pesos. Bumili ka ng onigiri sa Melody Mart.
Melody Mart Onigiris. Price starts at 55 pesos. Available in Melody Mart outlets nationwide.
Melody Mart, your everyday vibe for convenience.
Dream Car Karaoke po. Tuwing pagising mo sa umaga, kailangan mo ng kapeng gigisingin ka sa tapang at sarap. Kaya lumipat na ako sa bagong kape ng bayan.
Tikman ang lasa ng bayan sa bagong Capinoy Coffee. Gawa sa purong Arabica at Robusta mula sa pinakamainit na puso ng Pilipinas. Pinili mabuti at inihanda ng may pagmamalasakit.
Tama-tama lang ang tapang at sarap. O mga Kapinoy, subukan nyo ng tikman ang lasa ng bayan.
Tikman na ang lasa ng bayan sa bagong Capinoy Coffee. If it's coffee, it's Capinoy Coffee.
Capinoy Coffee, masarap na coffee. If it's coffee, it's Capinoy Coffee.
Also available, Kapinoy Coffee 3-in-1 and Pure Creme. Bili na sa inyong mga suking tindahan.
Mga Kapinoy, tikman nyo na ang lasa ng bayan sa bagong Capinoy Coffee. Tamang-tama lang tapang at sarap ng kape na tiyak na magigising ka. Kaya subukan na ang bagong Capinoy Coffee. Also available, Capinoy Coffee 3-in-1 and Pure Cream. Mula sa FBS Manufacturing Corporation.
Does a credit card earn you free miles on everyday expenses? Does a credit card allow you to fly for free to international destinations? Does your credit card have all the aforementioned, but with a waive annual fee for the first 3 years? You wouldn't have to worry while answering those questions anymore. Introducing the CFV Filipino Jet Cross World Credit Card, the only card in the Philippines that not only earns you miles the fastest way for only 45 pesos per mile, but has also no annual fee for the first 3 years. Earning free flights had never been easier. Apply now at your nearest CFV branch or apply online via the CFV online banking app. Only from CFV. Express the freedom of banking. CFV is regulated by the Bangko Sentral ng Pilipinas. CFV is a proud member of Crosslink.
CFV, express the freedom of banking. A member of Crosslink and supervised by the Bangko Sentral ng Pilipinas. Do you think soda pop just means soda and soda only? Allow to introduce our new fruit milk series. 4 fantastic flavors to choose from. Mango, blueberry, green apple, and strawberry. Only for a cheap price that starts at 39 pesos. And if you want your soda go even more poppy and bittersweet, add some frill in it with soju or gin. Just add 12 pesos and enjoy the ride with soda pop. Pop the party with flavor, where every sip is a celebration. Soda pop, now with flavors of strawberry, blueberry, green apple, raspberry, and more. Starting at 39 pesos. Soda pop, pop the party with flavor, where every sip is a celebration. Whoa. I'm gonna have to stop you there, Aya. Because good ingredients are now easy to find. With a Sunrise Beam online app, you can order from your nearest Sunrise Mall with more than 50 plus stores available and get it delivered right in front of your doorstep. Order your goods from Joy A Supermarket, Joy A Department Store, Melody Mart, PVC Drug, and more. Download the Sunrise Beam online app now and take advantage of convenience.
Dito na tayo sa Joy A, kung saan lahat ay okay. Sa Joy A, lahat ito ay super mura, lahat pang mapaganda dito sa Joy A. Napatunayan na ng bayan, wala nang ang iba. Quality shopping ang aming dala. Mapapa-Joy A talaga kayo. Ang supermarket namin ay Joy A.
Joy A Supermarket, ang budget-friendly supermarket ng Pilipinas. Now in 6,900 locations around the Philippines and Southeast Asia. There's a name that stays in mind. Oh, what's Can you feel it racing with the time? Legendary fit, the legendary style. Rowas jeans, as time moves on, the nation's on. Rowas jeans, a legend on its own.
Roav's Jeans, a legend on its own. Now available in all leading department stores nationwide.
Heads up, karaoke fans! We just dropped Volume 174. Packed with monthly hottest new songs you've been waiting for. Whether you're a karaoke pro or just love to sing your heart out at home, we've got you covered. Available now. DVD, SD card, and fast, easy online updates for Utopia and Utopia Plus. No lags, no limits, just pure karaoke fun. Anytime, anywhere. Bring your karaoke nights to life. Only with Shanitron Synth Plus. Reimagine karaoke with XTSP.
Song lists are now available at shanetronsinplus.blogspot.com.
Before we're going to go with our smartphone news, I want to have this moment right now.
Yes.
Majority, yes. Majority yes.
Majority.
Yes, Pepe.
Oh,
Amen.
yes.
Pepe. Majority is a yes. Well, asparagus, I bet you get
And yes.
this one. Nah.
Let's
Alright.
go.
For majority and isang no. Alright. Oh yeah, one
Oh,
more
yeah.
thing before we're going to continue with our cafe session. This one just sent to me by Asparagus. Shout out sa taga Makati. And from Ama De Leon. Hello dyan sa Kang Aspher's Cafe. Sa ngalan ni Asparagus, feeling it sa Asparagus how would take over. So, pero anyways, welcome and enjoy your cafe session right here on Asphere's Cafe. Alright, so let's continue with our smartphone. Sorry, nalimutan ko naman yung aking screen share. Alright, here it is. GSM Arena. Ooh. Here are the results. May pang 50-50 talaga to. May pang 50-50 talaga to. Alright. Yeah, let's see if we got something. Alright, so sa kalahati. Alright, so majority maybe. Pero yes, 342 for 25.3, maybe 385, 38.5. No for the hardware, 0.689. No for the foldable, 17.5 to 36. I don't know, foldable, 15.9 to 15. Not all the above, 6.1, 83. What do you think about this result, Denmel? Alright, no response. Okay, thank you very much. But for the flip 7, it's very interesting. Yes. So, majority is a yes for this one. 205, 27.6, maybe 195, 26.2. For the 7 flip 7 FE instead, 16, so no percentage. I didn't like the hardware, 58, 7.8. And at 5, I didn't want a foldable and better foldables out there at both at 1.13, 15.2, none of the above, 43, and 5.8. For the FE, there are better foldables out there with the majority, 188, is placed at 33.2. Pero for the yes, 39, 6.9. Maybe 16.6. I don't like the hardware, 116, 20.5. I don't want a foldable, 84, 8%. None of the above, none of the above, 45, 8%. I don't want a foldable, 84, 14.8%. So that's are the results. So, and so, let's go now to the OnePlus Note 5 or CE5. So they released the Note 5. And oh boy. One brings the first Snapdragon 8 series chip to the Note family, and other has the biggest battery of any OnePlus phone yet. So the OnePlus Note 5 has a Snapdragon 8S Gen 3 with the good comes with Android 16, and we receive 4 OS updates and has a large 6.83 OLED display with fast 144Hz refresh rate and a sizable 6,800 mAh battery. And it was usually called here to be sold at India, but for the international model, 5,200 only. Note 5 will have a 50-pixel name and selfie. So, outside, not good. And yes, since it's usually for India, it has only SIM cards, but for the international, it has eSIM as well. For the CE5, it has a larger battery, 7,100 milliamp. But again, for the Indian market only. But for the others, still 5,200. Same with the Nord 5 and the CE5. CE5 will have Dimensity 8350 with expandable storage, 50 megapixel main camera, and 16 megapixel selfie. So here's how it looks like. With 72.9% comparing Antutu A5 and 10 FPS for PUBG, FIFA to play. Flagship 50 megapixel front back camera, 449 to call it. 5,200 milliamp battery for 15 hours of YouTube. 144 Hz AMOLED display with Aqua Touch, 80 watt ultra fast charging, Google AI for studying, work and play, which is Google AI, Gemini and OnePlus AI. Open canvas for split screen multitasking. Bypass charging and play. 6-year certified fluency, 6 years certified software support, 4 years of battery health, Toyo speakers with spatial audio. Meanwhile, sa CE5, flagship level gaming for 120 FPS, all the battery same as before, category crashing performance with Dimensity 850. It has OIS Sony main camera 50 megapixel, ready for 4K 60 FPS video, ultra fast charging at 80 watts, 6.77 120 Hz quality AMOLED, open canvas, built glass, and creative AI as well. Now, let's see our survey. Will you buy a OnePlus Nord 5? Yes. And there's also 3 no's. I don't like the hardware, not the price, and I don't want a big ranger, and I picked the Nord CE5 instead and I'll be above. While, for this one, 3 no's, 1 yes, 1 maybe, and I'll be above. So, there you have it. Would you buy a OnePlus Nord 5 or the CE? So, I could send this one to our GC. GC, alright. But, yeah, before we go, I didn't enter that one, okay. Let's go to Jose Marina for some news. Alright, what do you think, back up on that? As for now, here it is, the OnePlus Nord CE5 at 3.9 stars. And of course, it's only at 20, for Indian viewers, it's 28,998 Indian rupees. So, remove this one and go here. So, this is what it looks like. The Indian rupees, 28,998. How much does it cost? 19K to 20. 3 colors, Black Infinity, Mobile List, and Nexus Blue. This is what it looks like. Laptop display warranty in which is what their categories have. And it's very thin, supposedly. The hardware of the CE5 is the MediaTek Dimensity 8950 Apex. And it has the LPDDR5X memory with the RAM. And the system for the Nord CE5 will have a massive 7,100 milliamp battery. Ooh. So for the Europa unit, it will have 5,200 milliamp cell. For Indian, they are very, very lucky. 7,000 milliamp battery. And the CE5 5G is a body of 163.6 by 76.0 by 8.2 millimeter for the body. Display will be 6.77 inch fluid AMOLED 1G colors and 19.93 by 9 aspect ratio. Chipset same as before. Memory will be the following: 128 gig, 8 gigs of RAM, 256 gig, 8 gig RAM, 256, 12 gig RAM for Indian unit. Then it has also SSD, and the 15 color OS 15. Rear camera, 15 megapixel, front camera 16. Video capture will be 4K 60 and 30 FPS HDR. For 1080, we have 3060. Thank God they have 60 FPS. So, 120 and 480 FPS. So, interesting expectation. So, for the photography, with the boost inclusion of megapixel film already 60. And inside the box, we'll have a Type A to Type C and the phone itself, of course. And for the European expected, but if you want one, so they will also include the charger, but for the US, doesn't have it. But of course, they said that they don't have included that. They also didn't include a protective case as well for a weird reason. So yeah, for the GPU, Antutu score of 800K for 1680. Okay, that's good for this one. So yeah, cramming 80-watt throw cheapo USB. The design of it is. And masusukin mo ulit, so what do you think? John Mel.
Yeah. The screen is really good. It looks beautiful, and 7,000 battery. It's pretty interesting. And chip is good. Not bad. And yeah, it's interesting. Yeah.
Alright, thank you very much, John Mel. Exactly 7:30. Yeah, 7:30 na, and I think that ends our caffeine session for this time. And I am expecting okay. So according to Terebe, that we will have a music automation for now. So, well, that's all for our Asphere Cafe. Join us soon at the same time, same station. Coming up next is your very favorite music all the way at I think at evening until there's the next program we'll expect. So, stand by for more updates dyan sa Cool FM. Sa kalan ni Espargos, I'm Dream Car, kasama si John Mel. The cafe is now closed. Thank you very much, and coming up is your favorite music on Cool FM 7:30.
Cool FM number one sa tanan. Cool FM number one.
What's going on, guys? Ako po si Geometric Tomato. Welcome. Cool FM, Cool FM, Cool FM, Cool FM.